powerful and strong and slightly off, and the experience of the man and the power of the man just makes him keep clearing those boundaries. I spoke to him the other day, and he says if I can get the ball up in the air, I honestly believe I can make the ball carry for six.
Now, what a story this would be. 16 years of age, unheralded, unheard of, unknown outside of Karnali, his home province. He's now bowling against, by a distance, the most devastating batter in the tournament. In theory, the matchup is against him.
He's hit the most sixes, hasn't he, by a long shot. I think now in this tournament he's been outstanding. And this is for me the one area that Nepal cricket can improve. Watching players like Janakpur, how he goes about his innings, coming in stressful situations, and he just gets them out of jail time and time again.
Helped away towards the leg side, 4 more. He has the game in the palm of his hands. He just needs to finish the job. What an innings we're witnessing.
He just kicks it in boundaries. Absolutely. Fired it in, scared of flying it to him, and he just helps it onto the leg side. We all know he's hitting areas. He's hitting areas anywhere between mid-on and backward square leg. And that one went behind square. No fielder there. Runs away for another boundary. He's taking the game away from the Yaks. Nisham 45 of just 16 deliveries. Carnage.
Bowled in! He's chopped it on! The 16-year-old is the biggest wicket of his young career. There's always a twist here in Nepal, and it's a homegrown left-arm spinner that provides it.
Well, the stage was set, wasn't it? The Jimmy Neesham show comes to an end. And Lenny was talking about, can a 16-year-old boy from Karnali get a wicket? Feet were nowhere, tried to drag it to his favourite side, the leg side, gets an inside edge. Oh, and the bails fall off. Look at that, 16-year-old, the youth of today, fearless. And Jimmy Neesham disappointed to depart for 45 from just 70 deliveries as he cost his team the game after getting him the game. 94.
The one that's going all the way to the 20th and final. Mohamed Mohsin to the crease. Nobody today, nobody, as Mohsin gets off the mark, with the exception of Jimmy Neesham, has even struck it more than a run of ball. This is not going to be easy.
Well, underscored, haven't they? Here's a replay of the wicket, inside edge, knocking the leg stump bail off. And there you go, he's distraught. His face, it tells a story, doesn't it? He knows he had to see his team home. He was the man. He's been outstanding in this tournament with the bat, hitting 4s and 6s. He's been so entertaining, and show us what this pitch is like. A pass score, easily 160, 165.
Duffy, are we being harsh looking at that shot, looking at that delivery and saying, could he just have punched it into the offside because of where his hard work had got the team to?
It's temptation, isn't it? He's such a good striker of a cricket ball, and they always say now, coaching, if you're going, just keep going with the momentum. Keep believing you can keep hitting 4s and 6s. He frustrates. Well, he frustrates our very own HD Ackerman as a coach. He wants to see batters get his team.
Oh, this is close. It's gone. Gone. Bippin's got 2. Make it 3. 2 in the over. 16 years of age, Darren Gough. What a moment.
Well, pressure. This is what it does. You need someone like Jimmy Neesham to see you home, because once he got out, the pressure builds. New batter at the crease, the Mohsin, Bippin, fired it in. Oh, it's him on the foot and full, and he's clipping leg stump for me. Look at him. Oh, he loves it. What a game this is, cricket. Dreamt of playing from a young age. He's now playing in Nepal, in the Premier League. There he goes, Mohsin. One of just 2 balls. The bolts. They're snoring.
Brought into the team for today, his first appearance. 23 to win off 24, the equation. Edge, put down. Chadwick Walton has dropped a dolly. The pressure getting to even the most experienced.
Oh my word, put ketchup on it. Absolute sitter. What a delivery from Nandan. Test match delivery. Splice to the back, just tried to plane it down a third. Oh no, Chadwick Walton. What were you thinking?
How do you drop it? It's a dolly. It's an absolute dolly.
Pressure. It's building on both teams. There's a place in the final. Up for grabs.
It seems to be his go-to, doesn't it? Just running it down to deep third. They only need a run of ball. Which side is going to have the cooler set of heads? Right now, it feels like neither.
I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue, I really haven't. And when he said May on there, Yadav, what we talk about, he's got that big bat in his hand, right? And he's trying to use half of it. Playing everything down to third man. Full face and the bat straight. There he is, the man. He's been so entertaining this series. Hits the ball long. Unbelievable 6-hitting. But he was the man to see his team home. And unfortunately, that inside edge dismissed by the 16-year-old. And look at that bench. Nerves.
And look at the reaction of Mohamed Mohsen. He can't believe what he's done. Jimmy Neesham can barely bring himself to watch right here. He can't believe what he's watching. The highest score amongst his teammates, 17 off 26 from Harsh Thakur. Chance. Direct hit, I think, would have been gone. He'll get home with a single. Every ball, a moment of drama right now, Darren Goff.
Well, I won't want to do my blood pressure this moment in time. I really wouldn't. I think Nandan bowled really well. Again, good delivery. Panic set in. It would have been out. Well out. Oh, dear me, it's all happening here. Both teams feeling the pinch. A place in Saturday's final. Up for grabs. To the Passion Royals already there. They've been outstanding. Who's going to join them? The Bolts. Or the Yaks.
Short ball comes off the top edge. Deep fine leg comes in. Can't quite get there. I think it's Babar Hyatt. What's he even doing on the field?
Oh, Babar Hyatt. More interested where his hat and glasses have gone. It really is. Good effort. The ball was up there a long, long time.
I think it's Kulsawala that's gone off again. Was this a chance?
Of course it was a chance. He was up in the air a long time. Not easy when you go into the field, but look at his glasses. He's more interested in that hand glasses. He's just left the ball. You get it. I'm going to get my glasses back.
Now Babar Hyatt, who's on for Kulsawala, just had it confirmed, comes up into the circle. Nandan Yadav is bowling with some serious pace here. He's got wheels, the youngster. Continues to be impressive. Fielders running everywhere. Chaos. The umpires don't want to let the ball be delivered. 4R in the circle. Long off goes out. I'll tell you something. I don't know if I've told you this yet. Oh, another run-out chance. No. Palpitations everywhere. The national team's nickname, Darren Goff. They're called the Cardiac Kids. They put their fans through respiratory and cardiovascular distress every time they play.
Well, I will tell you, but Kulsawala, he must have a new nickname by now. Sick dog. He's never on field. There he is, the drop catch. Oh, Walton. He's been pretty good behind the stumps this tournament. Good delivery, pace, playing with half a bat. Use the full face, that's what it's for. Oh, it was a sitter. Sitter took his eye off it, didn't he? Tays kept pretty well this tournament. Chadwick Walton, experienced campaigner as well.
You almost think this is the final over because every delivery, fielders are moving. Now Babar Hyatt is asked to move finer. Yadav has continued to impress me throughout this tournament. Swing and a miss. It's going to be 18 to win off 18. It's anyone's game. 101 for 7.
Batting coach in to help and talk to them and work with them.
Zishan Maksud in for his fourth and final. He's had a brilliant tournament. What a run out that was from the veteran. 18 singles will do it. Make that now 17. One thing is for certain, whoever wins this, it's not going to come easy.
Well, we've got to recover somehow, whoever wins it, and play on Saturday in the final against the Royals. The Royals have been outstanding, well-deserved finalists. Who's going to join them? It could go either way. 17 from 17. Bipin Sharma, another mention. 4 overs, 3 for 17. 16 years old, living the dream. Living the dream.
Got to put him in the conversation about the domestic player of the tournament. Well bowled on with the arm, playing a miss. You're highly unlikely to get 18 singles, are you, in the last 3? You need to find a boundary or 2.
Yeah, boundary and over. That's all you need.
Sounds easy. The moment they're happy with the ones.
You can afford to do this. You can afford to take the ones till you get to the probably last 7 or 8 balls, right? Then whoever's on strike that last 2 balls, the penultimate over, they're the ones who have to go that last 2 balls. And then you leave yourself the last over. It goes down to a thriller, by the way. But the last over, you just wanted 4 or 5 off it. Then you back yourself from there, surely. I mean, these days, you back yourself to get 10 or 12 off the last over, don't you? With wickets in hand.
Yeah, the problem is that to make it 4 or 5 off the last over, they're going to need 11 or 12 from the next 9. Right now, they look like they're just happy with the ones. They'll push for a second here. Nandan Yadav's a good fielder.
Your favourite part of the game, super over. Think we get one? Could happen.
We've already had one. And if you look at the breakdown, we've had 30 matches so far this season. 15 won by the side batting first, 14 by the side chasing 1 super over. It could well be a second.
Well, it's been like that for a tournament. It's been even batting first. People have talked about it so much, but batting first and second, it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't. It's been pretty even.
We're going to run a quick single. He can't pick up cleanly. For me, and I think HT in the pre-game show, we were both surprised they bowled first. We thought it was get the runs on the board, use that brilliant spin attack as the day goes on.
Their performance yesterday probably clouded their thoughts. Really did. I think both teams have not batted at the best today. I thought Karnali Yaks had got it sorted. They were brilliant yesterday with about 175. Their highest score in the tournament today. They were shocking.
But their bowlers and their fielders are keeping them alive. 2 overs remain. It's going to be a sea of yellow as the Sudar Pashim Royals come to town. Will they play Janakpur in another El Clasico, the big rivalry that's up? Nandan Yadav to bowl the penultimate, the 19th. Slap towards mid-off, who's in the circle. Gulshan Jah hits the stumps. It might cost them a run. 2 to the total. Just wait on the umpire here. He's not going upstairs. Oh, maybe he's having a rethink. He will.
Even the umpires are nervous now. Such an important part of the game. A big decision. He looked in. But look, it's cricket. It's margins. The nerves are there. Did he slide his bat in? Yeah, he's in. Comfortably in. Weird technique getting into the crease, but it doesn't matter how you get there, as long as you're in at this stage of the game. There you go. Not out on the big screen. The right decision. Relief for the bolts. The Yaks. Oh, come on. Another 2 runs to the scoreboard for the bolts.
Sense now the Yaks need a wicket. Get away by one of these 2. Get Raj Banshee to the crease. Up down the ground, right out of the screws. All the way. I think he's been brilliant with the ball and points, but his most decisive contribution in this tournament may be that maximum.
Wow, what a shot this is against a bowler who's bowled really, really well this tournament and today, but he got it in the slot, get it right up there, the Yorker, and he got great contact, and it cleared the ropes. Oh, what a time to deliver. 6 from 10 now. Nandan, who's done well, ball well. 1 delivery changes that. And the Bolts are now favourites. 6 from 10.
One big one does it. Might be tempted into it. Long off goes back. It'll just be a single. Dev Karnali placed down it. Long on. Do the Yaks need now to have a gamble to bring people into the circle?
Well, here's a replay for this 6th. Nandan, lovely approach to the crease. Bowling at a terrific pace, but it's in the slot. And it's a free flow at the back, straight back, over his head, no feelers there, into the side screen, and it's the maximum. Really is. 5 from 9 now. This is the over, so free it for man. Have a go at it.
Protection out there, should just be a single. Pressure, he wants a second mixed up. Throw goes to the right end. Will go upstairs, but surely this is number 8. Why, oh why did they look for the second? They didn't need it.
I'll tell you why, Lenny. It's got called panic stations. It's nerves. It's the nerve part of the tournament. A place in the final is just around the corner. But there it goes. He nearly missed it. But he's well out. Really, really out. A big mistake from the Bolts. Really was. I think he takes the Bales with a ball.
Couldn't agree more with you, Darren. Got panic, sheer panic stations. There's a big red button sitting inside the heads of some players and they keep hammering it. They keep pressing the panic button. I think he's just done enough here, Nandan Yadav. Good awareness.
He nearly missed the stumps. He panicked as well, Nandan. He nearly missed the stumps.
Actually good awareness, wasn't it, from Unish Thakori, who did initially misfield, and easily he could have panicked and thrown it to the keeper's end, but he's thrown it to the right end. No idea what Mayan was doing. This should confirm it for us. For me, that's good enough. The Bales come off with the ball in his hand, and the batter clearly short. Again, I'm happy I'm not Sanjay Gurung, the third umpire.
It's going to go the way of the Yaks, I'm sure of it. Well short, the Bolts. Well short. Just to add tension around the ground. The delay in such an important part of the game.
Well, there's now probably a little bit of panic for the umpires too, isn't there, Darren? You have to love the drama.
Well, they need to make sure, you see, they get nervous like anyone else. People in the crowd, people us in the com box, the players. Everyone's nervous.
Heartbeat noise continues to ring out around the ground. Which way is this going, Darren Cobb?
It's out.
You and I think it's out.
It's out.
There are William Basisto's parents. They're going to hope that out comes up on the big screen. It's a Nepal Pay umpire decision pending that feels like it's taken an eternity.
It is, as I said, just creates more tension. So much at stake. A place in Saturday's final. Nepal Premier League. Desperate, both teams desperate to get there, to have a crack at the Royals.
I believe he's now asking for a split screen. I'm not sure whether this is going to help in any way, because if you look at the rights here, Dan, for me that's good enough. And actually, even on the left, clearly the ball is in his hands and the bails come off. But remember, these two shots aren't synced right now. They will sync up in a moment. There's no doubt that the batter is short. But this is... the bail is up there, surely. You can just have the ball in your hand, even if it's your forearm or your wrist that knocks off the bail.
Yeah. Balls are in his hand, the bails go off. I honestly believe he's going to give it out eventually, but he's just making sure he wants to look at every single angle.
You could make an argument that the longer it goes, the more likely it is that it could be given not out, though. I think you and I are both in agreement.
Well, if you don't press that button in a minute, I'm going to go press it. It's 5-4.
The light is starting to head towards those Joe Bar Hills.
Going to need floodlights. They've had enough. They sat down the Yaks.
Well, at least Kulsawala's back out there. Here we go. OUT. He's gone.
Of course he's gone. They're just making sure the umpires. Nerves all around, even from the umpires. But man, get out. Run out. Yunish of 14 from 18 balls in the bolts. It's anybody's game still. 115 for 8. Like today, in a low-scoring game, he bowled 3 overs and none for 34. But he could be there to see his team home, the Bolts, and a place in the final.
Looks for the block hole. 2 is the immediate shout. Surely not another run out. It's going to be a chance, but he's safely home. The throw went to the right end. The Bolts now just 2 runs away.
Yeah, you got to be disappointed there. Letting him get 2. Decent delivery. Squeezed it out to backward point on the boundary. Yeah, you can't let them get 2 there, the Bolts. It's now just 2 from 7 deliveries.
Surely you've got to bring fielders up into the circle here. You cannot allow Shermala to get a single. You need a dot and you need to bowl to number 10. You need to take it to the final over. Now Kami's bringing men in. Basisto at extra cover and Kami himself at mid-wicket squeeze.
Brave ball for me. Brave ball for me is the bouncer. It's a bouncer. Make him cross back shot it, hook shot. He got a man out there on the boundary. Give him a bouncer.
Looks for the short ball. They get the single. Mid-on is too deep. The scores are tied. No, they're not. What a way to win it. It sums the game up. It's a calamity of errors from the Yaks and the Janakpur Bolts. Thanks to Shermala's heroics at the 10th, are joining the Super Prashim Royals in the grand final come Saturday. It's the El Clasico again.
What a nervous game all around. The Yaks versus the Bolts has produced a low-scoring thriller. The Bolts get over the line. Relief from Atif Sheikh, the captain. Absolutely glorious, glorious ending. Jimmy Neesham was outstanding. He turned the game with that 45 from 17. But it went to the wire. And the Bolts held their nerves just about to get over the line. But the Karnali Yaks, disappointing that last 4 or 5 deliveries. But other than that, we've had a great game here in Nepal. What a thriller.
Well, in terms of quality, with the exception of Nisham, it may well have been lacking, and some of the bowling. Mohammed Mohsin was brilliant, young Bipin Sharma brilliant too, but some of the thinking, some of the batting and some of the running between the wickets, and the final moment fittingly was an overthrow. Both teams, far too many errors. Why oh why has Deb Canal thrown this ball?
But nobody can believe it. Oh, look at Janwick Walton. Oh, the gloves are off. The toys are out of the pram. The toys out of the pram. And the Bolts fans go crazy. And look at that. Running off with a bat.